Hey everybody, welcome back to Red's Homestead. I'm Red. Thank you for stopping by to watch. Well, I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is we've had a very hard time finding raspberries, around the stores and stuff. So not only did Mrs. Red get me some seeds that are already germinated and are growing of raspberries, I bought some more on eBay. I bought 6 little peat pellets full. So we're going to get those potted up. But the bad news is the storm that we had came in through here not too long ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It blew the back of the door of the greenhouse off, which was just a glass door, and it went right here. So as you can see now, there's chicken wire there. The chickens got into my greenhouse, and guys, they did a number on the strawberries. They knocked all the hay out, ate some of, most of it, messed it all up. They got into the onions, they ate some of the tops off of there. They dug a hole right here, knocked some onions up. All the lettuce that was right here, they destroyed the whole bed. I ended up with one little thing of lettuce that I'm going to try and baby and nurse it back. The beans, they didn't even touch the beans. So, I'm not sure about that, what's going on there. But all the peppers are gone. They got in there and ate them, scratched around. So, we are almost back to square one in the greenhouse. As you can see, I just went ahead and just gathered everything and dumped it out. But the beans, they didn't even mess with them. You can see here I got flowers. The flowers are being made. I've got them everywhere. This one was the tallest one I had. And it's starting to put on a little bitty flower bud too. So, here's a purple one. So, I don't know why they didn't go for the beans. I'm happy they didn't go for the beans. But this is why I practice with seed, because if I would have went to the store and bought all that lettuce and all those peppers, these onions, I mean, that would have been several $100s, because them plants are like $5 a piece. You can catch them on sale two for $5 sometimes. But I'm just gonna have to close this up back here, staple it all the way around so they can't get in, but airflow exchange is still there. Other good news, here's the raspberries that Mrs. Red got me on Amazon. Actually, it came in just a little seed packet, and it took probably a week, and then they started popping up like this. So, pumped about that. I was trying to get some more corn going here, but the chickens got in here and ate the tops off of them, so I don't know if they're going to be worth anything. So, lesson learned. This is homesteading. That's farming. You got to see what works and what don't. Here's the raspberries I got from eBay that came in these little peat pellets, and some of them look really good and some of them don't look all that great, but they've been soaking in water overnight just to rehydrate them from their shipment, and then we're going to pot them up and get them over there with our other black and blueberries. Oh, the garden out here, everything's looking good. The taters, these taters are all monsters. I didn't have one this big last year. All the blueberries are there. Our blackberries, you can see we're just about ready to pick it. It's almost there. So that'll be delicious. The corn is starting to put its little tassels here. Hopefully they'll be okay. It ain't much of a row, but we've got all that right there for acres is all corn. So maybe with some kind of wind, we'll get something. See the tomatoes? The tomatoes that we planted are all doing great. We're starting to get squashes. think I've got 3 or 4. There's 2 there. This one's got some flowers on it. Really happy. I tell you, watermelon and cantaloupes. They're just about getting just about long enough where I can start training them up this gate here. Cucumbers are starting to take off. I've been weaving the heads in and out of the holes here just to try to help them out. Very happy, very happy, very happy. See our new babies. They are taken to their new pen. We are working on the other pen. There's a lot of life going on right now, so kind of do it in bits and pieces there. But Mrs. Red's idea is to have 2 more of these side by side right here. That way the door for these 2 that'll be here will face that way, and the door for these 2 will going to face this way. So this will be a little more easier to manage, easier to keep clean. It can feed and water everybody really quick. Alright, so I'm just going to be putting these raspberries in these little quarts or pints. 1 pint. I keep hundreds of these things. I never know when I'm going to see something I like online or in a store I can make multiples of. Not bad for eBay. I will probably buy from them again. Don't mind supporting a small nursery, because I did it myself and there is money to be made. Most of you guys probably, well, most of you do know, but all the new people don't know. I had a red Japanese maple nursery, and that's where the name Reds came from, because it was the Red Maple Grove was the name of my nursery. And we'd have hundreds of those Japanese maples. And we'd go to like plant sales in town and stuff, or set up on the side of the road, you know, we were those people. But I mean, sitting up on the side of the road, we'd make $400 and something, and then we'd just pack up and go. Come on back home. So that's where the name Reds came from. Once I got out of it, I know I don't talk about the economy and stuff much on here because, you know, YouTube. You got to stick to what your content is about and not skip all over the place, or you'll start getting censored. But once I started realizing where we were going financially as a country, I just decided to get out of it and start growing my own food. Because I just figured I had the greenhouse, I had the know-how, I could do everything I needed to do, so we just got away from it, and that's why we changed the name to Red's Homestead. And, you know, Mrs. Red's always got her chickens, and that helps. You know, food-wise, anything you can do yourself that takes money away from the grocery store, you know, keeps more money in your pocket, I would highly suggest you do it. Chickens are a gateway drug to homesteading for sure. They're very addicting. I don't know anybody that could just have 1 chicken. Chickens are like tattoos, you know. You can't just have just one. Tattoos and Cheetos. Alright, so we'll just set these up in the greenhouse, tender them, baby them, and once they get established, we'll plant them. Yep, so right here is where we're dedicating all the berries. We got blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. And if I can do it just right, as far as separating them all, maybe, just maybe, I can run another trellis this way for some grapes. I think that would be good. What y'all think, ducks? What you think, ducks? You gonna make some noise for us? Yeah. These are little ones. And we got more little ones inside.